Thank you, everybody, for being out here today. And I want to especially thank Jeff Merkley for his leadership. I'm very proud to have co-sponsored this bill in the last Congress and very pleased to do it again. As I've traveled the state of Colorado over the last 2.5 years and had town hall meetings in red parts of the state and blue parts of the state, Democratic areas, Republican areas, Tea Party meetings, first of all, I can tell you none of them are as contentious as the discussions we're having in the building behind me. But the one thing that everybody could agree on is that it makes absolutely no sense for this country to have an energy policy that requires us to send billions of dollars a week to the Persian Gulf to buy oil. And that is the energy policy of the United States right now. It's a backward-looking energy policy. We need an energy policy that actually looks forward to the 21st century and says that for national security purposes, we're no longer going to rely on this source of oil. We're going to find a way to do it ourselves. And for an economic reason, for jobs, we are going to create energy security in the United States of America. You know, I often said when people were saying, we don't think we ought to change this and we ought to not change that, I would say, you know what? Our largest single export from the United States is aircraft. We export $30 billion a year of aircraft from this country. China's export of solar panels last year was $15 billion. Half our single largest export. They didn't export one solar panel 10 years ago, and we invented the technology in the United States. What I think this bill does is assert a principle, an important one, that it will not be the energy policy of the United States that we're going to rely on oil from abroad, and instead we are going to lead the world in the energy revolution that's coming in the 21st century. That means jobs for the United States. It also means jobs for Colorado, where we've seen the job growth in new energy outstrip any other part of our economy. So I was pleased to sign on to the bill. Look forward to working with people of both parties and the other House to make sure that we leave our kids a world where they no longer are reliant on buying oil from the Persian Gulf. Thank you for having me today. Jeff, thank you for your